YouTube. Today I'm showing you a Beached Bunny bronzed look using a lot of the new products that I recently got from City Color Cosmetics and Styli-Style. This is very beautiful, very easy to recreate, and perfect for the coming summer months. Okay, so even though we are using a cream eyeshadow in this tutorial, I'm still going to apply a primer, and I'm using the Milani one. With these oily lids, better to be safe than sorry. Know what I mean, jelly bean? Our primer is pretty much dry at this point. Okay, so the cream eyeshadow I'm using comes from City Color Cosmetics. This is in the shade Solar. So pretty. It's like butter when you touch it. Let me see if I can get it to come across on camera. It is amazing when you put it on the brush. A little bit goes a long way, you don't need much, but it's like you touch it and it's very spongy. I love the texture. So I'm applying this onto the lid. And like I said, you don't need much because it's such a pigmented color. So pretty. While I'm waiting on that to dry a little bit, I'm wiping the brush on a paper towel I have here, and I'm lightly going to go over the edges and start to blend them just so we can put our crease color on next. The eyeshadows I'm using in this look also come from another City Color Cosmetics product. This is their Figtastic palette. So I'm taking this medium neutral shade up here from the palette, and I'm using the Makeup Geek Stiff Dome brush and applying this onto the outer portion of the crease, just like that. And then I'm going back and mixing these two oranges in the palette, the bottom one and the top one here. And using those in the crease to blend everything towards the brow bone. And then tone down that brow bone because it's really orange right now. I'm going in with Wet n Wild's Creme Brulee, and I'm using that as my blending shade to bring the brow bone back into the picture, tone down a little bit of that orange. Then I'm taking this light shimmery yellow eyeshadow on my finger, and I'm lightly applying some of this onto the middle of the lid. And then I'm going to wipe my finger and go back and blend it a little bit more onto the lid. I want to darken the lash line a little bit, but not too much. So I'm going in with a brown eyeliner. This is from the Rimmel ScandalEyes line. It's one of their shadow sticks in Bad to the Bronze. Is that what it's called? No, Bad Girl Bronze. And I'm lightly lining the lash line. You can see how smooth this pencil is. It's a dream to work with. And then I'm going in with a small smudger brush, and I am going to smudge that brown eyeliner into the look. Since we're doing this Beach Bunny bronzy look too, I'm going to add a gold eyeliner onto the lower waterline. I'm using one from Jane, and this is in the shade Gold. Very pigmented eyeliner too. Such a beautiful color there on the lower lash line. And lastly, I'm taking this gold bronze eyeshadow at the end of the Figtastic palette onto a small brush and applying this into the tear duct. And to complete the eyes, you can add mascara like I've done here, or you can add falsies too. I am going with a pair from Ardell. These are their classic Demi Wispies. And to fill in my brows, I'm using one of the new products that I just got from Styli-Style, and this is their Brow Express in light medium. And I'm specifically using this shade over here. And you can already see that on this brow, it is a really close color match, if not exact. And I really like how the powder applies, the color of it. I really just am so impressed with this product. Is that everything for the eyes? Yes, that is everything for the eyes. Okay, so for the face, I am going to first apply a primer. This is the Rimmel Stay Matte Primer. And applying this onto the T-zone areas. And since this is more of a beachy look, I don't want a ton of product on my face, so I'm going to apply as minimal as possible. I'm really just using a concealer and a foundation today. So the concealer will be the Rimmel Match Perfection, and this is in the shade Light. I'm using my favorite brush from e.l.f. to blend that in underneath the eyes. For the rest of my face, I'm using a very light amount of the NYX Stay Matte but Not Flat foundation. That's too much. It's too much. And to blend this in, I'm going to use a new brush, actually a couple of brushes here from a company called Beauty Junkees. And this is their flat angled kabuki brush. If you're interested in this set of brushes, that is what they look like. I will link it below for you. They are really, really good. Very soft on the face. They do a beautiful job of blending the product in. They don't shed. I have used them a few times now and washed them and not experienced any shedding with them. So quite pleased with this set of brushes. I went back and applied a little bit more foundation underneath my eyes to help conceal the concealer, and I'm using the tapered kabuki brush from Beauty Junkees to blend that underneath the eyes. Setting the T-zone with a little bit of translucent powder here from Coty's Airspun, and I'm using a round kabuki brush to set it. What would a beach look be without a little bit of bronzer added in? I'm using the Coastal Scents bronzer in Light, and I'm also using an angled kabuki brush to apply this. This is such a pigmented bronzer that a little bit goes a long way. You can see what I mean. Whoo! Color! Also adding in a highlighter. This is from Styli-Style. It is their Champagne Glide On Blush Stick. Not really sure how to apply this, so I'm not gonna go whoosh with it because that may not turn out so well. So I think I'm going to use a brush of some kind. Okay, I'm gonna try the Makeup Geek Cheek Highlighter brush, and I'm going to apply a little bit of this onto the brush and then stipple it along the tops of the cheeks. Oh, that works nicely. And I'm going to put a little bit of this down the nose too, and right above the cupid's bow. For my lips, I want something that is summery, peachy, but not over the top. So I'm taking Maybelline's Peach Poppy, and I'm going to apply a little bit of this onto my finger. And I already have lip balm on my lips, so I'm just going to take a little bit of this color and apply it lightly over the lip balm. That way I have a little bit of color in the lips, but it's not like a blazing lipstick, because I want this to be rather lighter than usual. And if you're interested in purchasing any of the products that I used in today's look, I will have both of these companies' websites linked for you down below in the description box. And let me know which your must-have product is for summer from the drugstore. If you liked this video, please give it a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe for future Frugal Friday videos. See you next time!